It's actually just starting to rain. Just as soon as I start my live. That means this is a blessing, guys. Today's a great day. It's actually 23 degrees. It's wonder how hot it's gonna be later. And it doesn't matter. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Fantastic day. Just came from my orthodontist and my teeth a little bit painful. It's crazy, guys. So thank you guys for joining my live. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Lord, for another day. I'm very happy today, guys. What an amazing day to be alive, to give thanks. Everything works. Everything in your body works. If everything works, give thanks. If nothing works, give thanks if your mouth works. It's always good to give thanks. The more you give thanks, the happier you'll be. That's my philosophy, guys. But unfortunately, there are people that don't like to see happy. Unfortunately. My gosh, is there something blocking the streets? I think there's a truck slowing my progress, guys. So it looks like I have to change lanes. But I let this truck go by. I like doing these lives. When you have a 2 hour drive to work, it's nice to have a friend to chat with. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my rainy drive. Oh, a rainy drive in Toronto. I wonder what's the average time when people drive to spend on the road each trip to in Toronto. How long do you spend going to work? Put in the comments, guys. I mean, I drive about hour and a half to 2 hours on the road, depending on traffic, and of course I take 507. It's a beautiful highway. I think that's like $20 billion to create. They probably made that back in like a couple of years. Oh, what a day, guys. I'm deciding to be happy today. So be nice to me, guys. Oh, I forgot to put on the do not disturb. Like when you go to those hotels, you don't want to be in your deep sleep. Your boom, boom, boom. What do you call it? Not house service. What do you call it? Room service? Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember. Um, Housekeeping. What is a room service? Well, let me turn off this camera. This camera always spies on me. I don't know why. It automatically takes pictures. Like, what? Da-da-da-da-da-da. What's going on? Where's everybody, guys? Are you guys still in bed sleeping? Or are you guys at work? I don't see anyone on my live, guys. What's up? Did I offend you guys? Oh my God, what a day. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. Hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Show some love, guys. I noticed a lot of people are miserable recently. You go to the store, the cashier doesn't even smile. Sometimes they don't even look at you. They scan. Oh my God. They just scan your groceries and just kind of look at you, waiting for you to put a credit card in or the debit or scan your phone. And then they just get a receipt and just toss it down on the counter. And that's it. Nothing, no greeting. But you know what I noticed too? They don't do that to everyone. I've been to, stores, the grocery store, and then, what I noticed is that the cashier, you put your stuff on the conveyor, and then the cashier just scans, like, nothing like hi, how are you, or, like hello, something simple like that. And then yeah, all they do, they just kind of grab your groceries, scan, scan, scan. Then sometimes they'll tell you the price, and of course in Canada, it's usually over $200 every time you go to the grocery store. And then you pack your bags, it's kind of put your tail between your legs, and you leave. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Hit that subscribe button, folks. So I'm just talking about how impolite society has become. Customer service is non-existent. So I just gave the example that sometimes the cashiers, like if you go to a grocery store or any store, but usually I'm just using it as an example. So I've found that I've been to grocery stores and the cashier normally, as a courtesy, the cashier will say, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" I mean, they're doing their job, whatever, right? You're not trying to make friends or whatever, but just to be polite, I just say, "Hi, how you doing?" Yeah, and then scan your groceries and whatever. You leave, you go home, done, okay. But I've been to the grocery store before, and the cashier doesn't say anything at all to you, nothing at all. You just, when it's night, you just grab your groceries, scan, 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 and they don't even tell you the price sometimes. They just kind of scan and then kind of fold their arms looking straight at you, or sometimes they don't even look at you. And then, fine, whatever. You look on that little debit screen, you see that you owe $200 or $300 of the grocery price in Toronto. And then I pack my bags up and I leave. But the problem is, here's the problem, right? They don't do it to everybody. Me, they choose me. That's it. To single out royalty, to insult. And yes, if you guys don't know, I am royalty. But listen to this now. So I'm here packing the, why are they so rude? And then the next person in line, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" I mean, they don't, whatever. Yeah, nice earrings. Oh, blah, 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 blah. While I'm there packing my groceries, you haven't said anything to me. You haven't told me the price. You haven't said thank you. Nothing. Nothing at all. But the next person behind me, you're all bed bug buddies. Isn't that weird? That's really weird. I find that's really weird. I mean, if you're going to be rude to everybody, whatever, maybe you have a bad day, but don't discriminate and choose who you want to be rude to and who you want to be nice to. That's the problem I have. So, look, I've been on the other end of the shopping spectrum or the retail spectrum. I mean, I'm currently a customer. I mean, we're all customers, right? Sometime or another. Um, but I've also worked in retail. I've worked in a supermarket before, and I've had my run-ins with people. I mean, even if you have a bad day, right? You still have to be nice to people. I mean, I know it is what it is, right? I mean, if you're feeling broken inside, like maybe broke up with your girlfriend or boyfriend, maybe you could have lost someone, and in that case, you should take some time off and try to get your mental health back in order. But if you're not feeling that you can do your job and be nice to people, if you're going to be barking at people, then hey, stay home. Don't go out and be rude to people, because your days are bad, but then you're going to ruin somebody else's day. And these days, with everything going on, the craziness in the world, you don't need somebody to be rude to you to ruin your day. Good days are far and in between for a lot of people. Because a lot of people, they're unemployed, they're broke, you know, there's a lot of tension, right? Grocery prices are high, gas prices are high, you know, there's just so much tension in society, right? So everybody kind of hates each other. And so, when you have a good day, make other people happy too. I think as a society, as human beings, I think our duty, I mean, look, we're not going to like everybody, right? But in general, to be a decent human being, be polite. You know, you don't have to be all friendly and smiles, but just be nice to people. That's my philosophy. Well, what do you guys think about that? Oh, everybody left. Nobody likes that type of recommendation. It's all good, guys. But you know what? I choose to be happy. I'm going to be happy. Because you know what? When you're old, dying, and when you can't do anything, you think everybody's going to care about you? No, nobody's going to care about you. Nobody's going to care that you know, you didn't get to do certain things. Like you have to take care of yourself. You have to do whatever pleases you, right? And it's better to, you know, I guess being happy that you're a nice person, you're a polite person, you got to do the things you like, you made people happy. Fine, you live your life. No, you're old, you're on your deathbed or whatever. Whatever, you live your life to the fullest. But what if you're so mean to people? You're grouchy, you're very unhappy. Now you're looking back and you're saying to yourself, oh my God, I wish I'd done that. I wish I was nice to this person. But you never talk to that person. That person is, maybe they're old too, but you lost contact with them. I know you're regretting it. There's so much stuff eating away at you, and you have no chance to do the things that you should have done. You know what I'm saying, guys? So it's better to be nice to people. I mean, not everybody's nice. For example, even if I do these lives, for example, there's almost always somebody trying to insult me about for whatever reason. I mean, it could be what they call butts, but I don't know if I believe in butts or whatever.